So, first of all, welcome to HD. I got my camera this morning. I was like, hey, I got a couple of pounds. Let's go off and get a HD camera. So I got a HD camera, and I love it. It's got tons of cool effects. I can't show you right now because I have no idea how to get the effects thing open. I'm so smart and clever, aren't I? Okay, that was a bit of a jokey intro, but I've got some serious news to talk about today. No, it won't be on Syria. I'm staying away from that. I'm not getting involved with Syria, okay? I am not going there until somebody says England's involved. Then I will bitch my ass off because I do not agree that we should be in Syria right now. I know I might start with the hard news. No, I shouldn't. I'll start with the softer news. Hey, there's only be two things today because I don't really want to repeat, and all the other news at the moment to me is a little bit boring, a little bit like. But I've got one sort of like, hey, good job, you really fucked up, and then I've got one which is it's heavy, very heavy. I feel like I shouldn't be doing it, but I want to do it, just because I want to get my feelings out there, because it's kind of stupid that it's happened. So, the sort of like the fucked up thing was Amazon. Again, they have released a game early to the public. Good job, this is like your fourth time doing this. What are you doing, Amazon? You're messing up again, buddy. You shouldn't be messing up. Okay? You're like one of the world's largest online retail stores. Stop messing up. Okay? You've released copies of GTA 5 early. Probably by accident. I mean, let's face it, you're not going to send them off to piss off Rockstar. But Rockstar are annoyed. And so is Microsoft, and so is PS4. Well, not Microsoft, I suppose. Well, yeah, PS4, the Xbox team, the PlayStation team. Everybody's kind of annoyed with you right now because you shouldn't have done that. They're not releasing what, like, console the platforms were on for the early sales. But it's supposed to be coming out on Tuesday midnight. And it was like, I heard this from my parents, and I was like, wait, hang on, what? GTA 5 released early? I was like, oh, that's cool. I mean, that would boost profits and sales. People were like, oh my god, I can buy it now. No, Amazon messed up again. They released early copies to people who pre-ordered it and messed up. So now they're going to have Rockstar, they're going to have Microsoft and PlayStation. PC? Okay, this is why I love PC. PC doesn't give a fuck because it's releasing later in PC. So PC's like, what are you going to do? Life sucks. But Amazon hasn't responded to the claims yet, so obviously they're now getting their PR guys in, they're getting their lawyers in, they're getting everything set up and rock solid before they actually reply to anything, I guess. Which is clever. They've done things like this and then immediately responded after, which was stupid. They were like, oh, we didn't realise that they were being sent out this early. Don't ever say that, that's a bad PR system. So yeah, they sent out a few copies of GTA 5 early and the world is flipping out. That's pretty much all it is, I guess. I have a super squeaky chair. I need to get a new chair or something. Find out what's squeaking so I can fix it. Take a sip of this uncouthly looking water. It's some really weird flavoured drink, but it's so nice. It looks like Coca-Cola, but it tastes like Ribena and black cherries. It's so nice. Okay, so I'm still. I'm gonna be honest. This is my fourth time recording this. I feel like I should, but I don't know how to put this into words. So I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, I've got plans in my head of what to say and what to speak, but I'm just gonna go with it because, to be honest, this is the fourth time. If I do it for a fifth time, I probably will just give up and just give up the hard facts. So simply enough, there was I suppose a gunfight at a US naval base this morning at 8:20 their time. So that would be I don't know if that would be. What time that? That would be 1:30 or 3:30 in between those times. I don't actually know which side of America this is. But there were suspected 3 gunmen at the time. This is really deep, and it's interesting seeing the response of something like this, seeing something happen like this in England, when I can't remember his name, but the soldier who had his, body dismembered and chopped to pieces by 2 Muslims outside a gun base, military base. America has taken to this in such an extreme way. This is appalling and disgusting, in my opinion. 6 people have been killed, with at least 8 wounded. They presume 3 gunmen walked into the military base, dressed as, it says it down here, one of the men was white, dressed in a khaki tan navy style uniform with a beret, whilst the second man was black, aged around 50 and wearing olive drab uniform. So these people obviously were going to blend in, sort of thing. But I don't know what the motivation was, but it's appalling. President Obama, he actually did have some words about this, and one of the quotes that was picked out was, "We do know that several people have been shot, and some have been killed. The shooting targeted our military and civilian personnel." Without getting too annoyed about this and expressing my actual feelings through a video, I just want to underline civilian. No matter what war we're in, no matter what you think you are, it's not right to kill people who are not involved. It's just wrong. I don't care what side you are. Killing civilians is wrong. They've got nothing to do with the war, nothing to do with anything. That's my word on wars, okay? If you want to kill each other, go ahead. You don't kill civilians, you don't touch civilians, they're not involved. At least one of the gunmen has been shot. They presume 2 others are still on the loose. It's kind of horrible when you think about it. Flights have been temporarily grounded at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport following the shooting. It's now been lifted after a few hours, just so you know that they won't be able to get out. They now have police everywhere on the streets looking for these 2 people. They have people going through the CCTV at the moment looking for them. Around 3,000 people work in that building alone. 3,000 people. That is a lot of people when you think about it. I couldn't imagine 3,000 people in one building. That's... You can... Okay, say at a school. If you're at a school right now, you would have at least probably 800 to 1,000 people per year. So imagine your assembly. You've got 1,000 people in there, say at tops. Could you imagine 3 times that amount in one building? And somebody walking in, well, 3 people walking in suspected with guns and just shooting. It's horrible. No one ever wants to think that. I personally don't ever want to experience that. I'm sure these poor people don't ever want to experience that or ever had. I don't normally do heavy news, but because this happened and I'm just appalled and disgusted by it, I thought I might as well take a covering of it and just get my opinions out there. I'm sorry that this isn't really a funny episode. I know some of you enjoy funny news. Some of you come watch me because it's funny news. It's weird, strange news. But this is very serious. My deepest condolences to the people who have died and their families. My best wishes for those who are injured. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.